by science class. Hope you are all doing good and great. Yes, my dears? Yes, okay. So last class we have been discussing the chapter 6. Yes or no? So chapter 6 is all about the diseases. So now I hope you understood the basic introduction of this lesson. Yes or no? What is diseases? What do you mean by diseases? Any illness which makes us feel ill or sick is said to be diseases. We have three causes of disease. What do you mean by causes of disease? Causes means it is the reason for we are getting disease. Understood? There is a difference between types of diseases and causes of diseases. Okay, just go back to the last class what we have discussed. We have discussed like what is disease, what are the causes of diseases. Yes, we have three causes of disease. One is due to microorganism. Another is due to lack of nutrients. Understood? And the third one is improper functioning of body organ. Got it? The causes, that is why we are getting diseases. This is the reason. Because it may be because of microorganism, it may be because of lack of nutrients, or it may be because of any our body is made up of organs, right? So it may be because of any organ system. Got it? So these are all the reasons for why we get diseases. Clear, all of you? So last class we discussed about disease. Now tell me what do you mean by disease? Any illness which causes disorder in our body and make us to feel sick. What do you mean by sick? We are not normal. Our body, or we may get tired, or we may abnormal. That is said to be sick. Okay, this is disease. So last class we discussed about one cause, that is about the microorganism. What do we discussed about? Disease caused due to the microorganism. Have you all recalled that? Have you gone through the video and answered the worksheets? I received only few worksheets. Based upon your worksheets only, we are going to give you the internal marks. Okay, my dears, kindly do your worksheets. You can take photocopy, no need to go with PDF. Okay, just take the photocopy and send me. That I'll correct and send you back. Okay, so disease caused by microorganisms. You have learned. So what are the types of microorganisms we saw? We saw bacteria, viruses, protozoa. The example of bacteria disease caused. What are the disease caused by bacteria? We saw typhoid is tuberculosis, cholera, or the diseases caused by the bacteria. What are the diseases caused by the viruses? We saw common cold, corona, and measles, polio are the diseases that is caused by the viruses. And coming to protozoa, protozoa causes malaria, all these things. Okay, malaria, filaria, elephantitis, or sleeping sickness, all these diseases are caused by protozoa. Okay, this is what we studied in the, we learned in the last session. Okay, so this is one cause of causing disease to the human beings. Understood? Next, we'll move to the next type, that is causative agent, or that is causes of disease. Okay. When I start the class, I put a word like when I am explaining about diseases, I told you about disorder also. Okay. There is a, what do you mean by disorder? Something is in order. When it is disturbed, that is disorder. Yes or no? See, for example, look at your wardrobe. Okay, your mom used to arrange your dresses neatly. When you want to search any dress, you will rush up and search it, and you will rearrange that. Right? You will disturb it. The order it is arranged, you engage with it, and you disturb, and the order is changed. That is disorder. Okay. Likewise, our body has an order. Like we need this much amount of nutrient, we need this much amount of carbohydrate to do. When you need energy, we need a lot of amount of carbohydrate. Yes or no? When you are in fasting, when you are in starving, you need fat, because fat is a stored form of energy that will help you to gain energy. Right? Likewise, our body needs nutrients to make a proper functioning in our body, to do any mechanism in a proper order. When it is getting disturbed, when you lack process is disordered. Okay, this disorders will be caused because of the lack of nutrients. Understood? So today we are going to the topic lack of nutrients. Got it? We are just entering into the topic lack of nutrients. The second causes of disease. First is microorganisms. Second is lack of nutrients. First of all, you all know well what is nutrients. Yes or no? Nutrients, we have different types of nutrients like carbohydrate, fat, protein, vitamin, minerals. Yes, from your junior classes you are reading about nutrients. So you have carbohydrate, fat, protein, vitamins and minerals. So carbohydrate is the instant source of energy. What is it? Instant source of energy. Proteins are bodybuilders. Proteins are bodybuilders which helps us in the growth process. And fats are energy giving, stored form of energy foods. Okay, this is also energy giving food. They are stored form of energy giving food. Next is vitamins and minerals. Though we take in a very little amount, but they play a very important role in our body in maintaining the cell growth, in preventing from the diseases, disorders. For all these things we need all these nutrients. Understood? So when you take these nutrients in a proper amount, that is said to be a balanced diet. Understood? When you take all these nutrients in a proper way, that is said to be a balanced diet. Got my point? So now we know what is nutrients. Understood? You know why we need nutrients also. You know what is balanced diet. When this balanced diet is getting disturbed, it will lead to the deficiency diseases. Very important thing. Okay. So when you take in nutrients which is not enough for your body, or if you are consuming overly, okay, that also will lead to some disorder or disease in your body, that is said to be deficiency diseases. So today's topic we are going to talk about the different types of vitamins, what are the disease it is causing, from where we get these vitamins, and what are the symptoms if we lack these vitamins in our body. Because of that symptoms, what kind of a disease we used to get, or what kind of a disorder we used to get. Okay, that is what we are going to learn from this lesson. So first we'll move to deficiency diseases. What do you mean by deficiency disease? So deficiency diseases that occurs due to lack of nutrients over a long period. Okay, for a long period, from a small baby is born, when it grows, it may be inbuilt or by hereditary, it may lack some nutrients. It may not be noted by the parents. Okay, at one point for a long time of period, this baby lacks some kind of nutrients. Maybe you take vitamin D, it lacks, so it will lead to some disease. Okay, so for a long period of time, a baby or a child lacks a nutrient is said to be deficiency. When it lacks the nutrient, it will lead to deficiency disease. Got my point? So deficiency disease that occurs due to lack of nutrients occur over a long period of time is said to be deficiency disease. Because of this, what will happen? It may if the deficiency may be in one or more nutrient, it may cause disease or disorder to the child. It does not only happen in the child, it will also happen in the adult. Okay, clear all of you? So deficiency disease that occurs due to lack of nutrients over a long period of time, that is said to be deficiency diseases. Next is deficiency of one or more nutrient can cause disease or disorder. When you talk about nutrients, we have carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins and minerals. Clear all of you? Now we'll move to what are the vitamins, what are all the sources of vitamins, and what kind of disease we get. These diseases, what kind of symptoms the child or the adult will have. Okay, so first is vitamins and minerals. We have the kind of vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin B1, vitamin C, vitamin D. See, basically you have when you go for your higher classes you will be learning about two types of major category of vitamins, that is water soluble vitamin and fat soluble vitamin. Just I don't want to go in deep in it for you, and at this age you have to know we have few vitamins, very important vitamins. When it is deficient, it leads to some diseases. Clear all of you? So here you are going to learn about vitamin A, vitamin B1, vitamin C, vitamin D. So these are all the vitamins. So vitamin A. So vitamin A is a source we get from milk, carrot, cheese, tomato, or from all these sources we get vitamin A. Once this is lagging in your body, it leads to a disease called as night blindness. The name itself tells you that you cannot able to have a good sight during the night time. Cannot see at night. Understood? So vitamin A sources, from what kind of food we can get this vitamin A? Milk, carrot, cheese, tomato. Few other examples is given in your book also. Okay? And diseases, it causes night blindness. That is, a person is cannot able to see during night time, but during the daytime the vision will be good. Okay? Symptoms is you cannot able to see at the night. Next, coming to vitamin B1. So very important. This the source you get from milk, egg, cereals, meat. Okay, it leads to very a kind of disease. What will happen? The symptom of this disease is nervous disorder. You know, our body is entirely connected with the nerves. The nervous disorder will lead to this disease. Very. Next is vitamin C. Vitamin C from all the citrus fruits like orange, lemon, all these fruits gives you vitamin C, and the bleeding of gums, and even also you have a joint problem, teeth, formation of teeth may be complicated. All this will be this name is called as scurvy. So the vitamin C causes scurvy. The symptoms are bleeding of gums and teeth formation are also pain in the joints. Okay. So next comes to the vitamin D. The source we get from milk, fish, liver oil, meat, sunlight. All these are sources of vitamin D. It causes a disease called as rickets. The common symptom of this disease is deformation of, when you look at the child, the deformation of bones. They feel like when you see itself, you can feel they are very weak. Okay, like that, bones and joint deformities are these symptoms of this when you lack vitamin D. Next is iron. Iron is next we'll move to minerals. Okay, we have iron, calcium, phosphorus. Okay, so iron is a mineral which we usually get from sea fishes, because salt water contain a lot of salt, right? And from the iodized salt. Okay, this is a very good source of iron. What the disease which is caused by iron is goiter, and it leads to enlargement of thyroid. See, thyroid is a gland which is present in this region of our body. So when you lack thyroid, when you lack iron, it will lead to thyroidism. Thyroid is a hormone which is secreted by the thyroid gland. So there will be a disorder in the function of the hormone. So the enlargement of neck region, a swelling can be seen, and also in when you talk about females, they gain a lot of weight or suddenly they will lose weight. All these are the symptoms of goiter disease. Okay, enlargement of thyroid gland. So the source is sea fish and salt. When iron is lacking, you get goiter. Next is iron, a very common now with all the girls, especially who are very diet conscious, wanted to show them very beautiful. They are avoiding a lot of kind of very healthy foods. Okay, so that means I'm not only talking about girls, even boys do the same. So they used to, normally in girls nowadays it is happening, they used to, when they lack iron, it leads to anemia. Okay, when you see these people, they look very pale, like they are color fair enough, but when they lack iron, because iron is present in blood, like hemoglobin, which is an iron content which is present in the blood, when you lack it, you will become very pale and lazy, tired. Okay, so from meat, fresh fruits, green vegetables, spinach, all the Many of you love potato, right? So have you noted in many of the sources we see one very important source, that is the milk. Can you see milk? Milk. So milk is a complete food which has all kind of vitamin in them, all kind of mineral in them, all kind of other nutrients like carbohydrates, fats, protein. So this milk is the complete food. Understood? Milk is the complete food. So next we'll move to the next thing. When you talk about deficiency disease, this is also a malnutrition, a condition of malnutrition. Mal means lacking. What does it? Mal means lacking of nutrition. Okay. So maybe the proper diet, I already started with balanced diet. When you take a food in a balanced diet, all the nutrient will be in enough amount. See, too much of anything is good for nothing. When you go ahead with too much also, it causes disease. And when you are not taking a proper diet also, it causes disease and disorder. Okay. So malnutrition means lack of nutrients. Okay. So you have two types, that is undernutrition and overnutrition. Undernutrition is lacking, insufficient amount of nutrient in your body. So we have two diseases, that is Kwashiorkor and marasmus. Okay, what are the two diseases? Kwashiorkor and marasmus. This is due to undernutrition. Overnutrition leads to obesity. When you consume a lot of fat, it leads to obesity. You become obese. Okay, everything should be in a balanced form so that you can avoid these kind of diseases. Clear, all of you? So today we discussed about deficiency. The second cause of disease is lack of nutrients. That is, it leads to deficiency diseases. Deficiency diseases that occurs due to lack of nutrients over a long period, and also deficiency of one or more nutrients and causes disease and disorder. So here we discussed about vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D. Vitamin A deficiency causes night blindness. Vitamin B1 deficiency causes beriberi. Vitamin C deficiency causes scurvy. Vitamin D deficiency causes rickets. So you can have this flowchart so that when the question is fine, like write the source, you can easily remember the source. Write the disease, you can able to easily remember the disease. And when you are asked write the symptoms of night blindness, you can easily able to know that. Okay. So iron, calcium and phosphorus. Iron leads to goiter. Iron deficiency leads to anemia. Calcium and phosphorus leads to weak bones and teeth. Understood? And the third one is, we are going to discuss about the improper functioning of body organs. So when you get older and older, we become weak naturally because we have done a lot of work all over our years. So it may leads to like our grandpa or grandma used to wear specs because the vision may get poor. Even their bones, they cannot stand for a long time, they cannot sit for a long time. So these are the improper functioning of body organs. We become very old. When we become old, we become weak also. We also become like a babies. Okay. So as a result, our body organs do not work properly. Example I can say eye disorder, heart problem, or any other diseases. Okay. So like arthritis, joint pains, heart attack. Only aged people are getting all these things. No, even due to improper functioning of heart, improper functioning of any organs leads to diseases. Clear, all of you? So causes of diseases is by microorganism, lack of nutrients, improper functioning of body organs. These three you have to remember. This is the causes of diseases. Clear, guys? I hope you understood this lesson, and I wanted to explain about explain the question paper. Okay, PT 1 question paper. Am I right? Sorry, term 1 question paper. So we'll have a discussion over the term 1 question paper in the next session. Clear guys? So any doubts regarding term 1, that will be explained in the next session, so that will be useful for you for the next exam. Okay, I want you to complete the worksheets on time and send me on the particular time, and don't get you yourself don't become lazy and hold on the works to be carried out. Okay, so thank you my dears. If there is any doubt, kindly text me. We'll clarify you at any time. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.